Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. I wasn't surprised at all when John revealed, in front of Anna, that the information he was holding over Jason's head was against Carly. I have thought that in my last two columns, as Jason would only work for the feds to save someone he truly cares about. I can already hear Carly saying when she eventually finds out how this is Nina's fault for keeping the truth about Sonny being alive from his family, forcing Carly into taking over the Corinthos family business. Unless these violations are from something else completely different. I'm a bit surprised that Anna hasn't suspected Valentine has taken over Pikeman. For weeks, she was all up in his business as to how much he was really involved in Pikeman. Just this week, John didn't want Anna involved in the investigation as she has ties with the WSB, and the ties between them and Pikeman go back to her time with the agency in the 80s. Big clue right there. Think Anna, who else was there? Friday's episode had Anna grilling Brennan, who it was lovely to see again, about who was running Pikeman now. Again, she's got the evidence staring in her face, not just about who's running the show now. But back then, she stated Brennan was rewarded for the failed ops, and the money that went missing back then likely became seed money for a deal with Pikeman. Who in the WSB would want to see the organization working with another organization dealing in weapons of terror? Who would be in a position to reward Brennan? How might that person be linked with the current head of Pikeman? It's Victor, Anna, Victor, and now Valentine. Which bears asking, is Victor really dead? Is he still out there and involved in Pikeman somehow? Meanwhile, John interrogating Drew about Jason was just a bizarre scene. Did we not earlier in the week see John force Jason into continuing to help him bring Pikeman down by acting as bait to draw someone in the organization how to try and take down Jason? Why then does he also seem hell-bent on taking Jason down too? What does he have against Drew? One thing I can't believe I'm going to say, I didn't mind Drew in those scenes. Maybe it's just because John was even more annoying than Drew. However, I also didn't mind the scenes between Drew and Nina this week, more on that later. Maybe it's just that Drew is actually tolerable when he's not Carl's little yapping chihuahua. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's interesting either. Anna's lashing out at Sonny was an intense scene, but I have to wonder if she'll eventually change her mind about him when the truth about what Valentine's doing with his meds comes out. Speaking of his meds, a lot of viewers still suspect Ava might be involved, and the show seemed to give a little credence to that theory. Both Christina and Dat suddenly find the fact that Ava is still living with Sonny weird, and Dante plans to keep an eye on her. Sonny went from kissing Ava last week to smiling and having a good time with Natalia this week. Lois immediately saw how Sonny was looking at her, and warned him that Natalia was an over-involved busybody stage mom. I loved Lois calling Natalia out. Natalia was completely annoying this week, from her demands about Blaze's deception contract to trying to keep Blaze's private life a secret, to still trying to blame her daughter being gay on what happened with Link. Like mother like daughter, Brooklyn made it clear to Natalia that messing with Blaze and Christina's love life would not go over well with Sonny. And with Sonny off his meds, she better watch it. Joss, Sonny ruined my life shtick reached even more annoying heights this week. I absolutely loved watching Christina call Joss an ingrate given all Sonny had done for her over the years. Molly also took Joss to task for stressing out her pregnant sister. And even Carly had to once again tell her daughter this anger was doing her no good. Then there was how she treated Dex after learning he was going to become a cop, and throwing his order of a burnt grilled cheese at him. Dex was the bigger man when he could have gone male Karen and demanded to speak to a manager. Walk away, Dex, walk away, and consider it a blessing you don't have Joss to deal with anymore. Tracy's been on a roll lately. First, who knew Stella and Tracy were the friendship we didn't know we needed, but now are here for. They should be a lot of fun together because both have no filters and say exactly what is on their minds. Tracy complimenting Gregory, including telling him he was easy on the eyes, was a fun and unexpected admission from her. His calling her a vixen was hilarious. Again though, just as she's making the connection with him, we know it won't be long until he's gone as his ALS is progressing quicker than expected. This is going to be a heartbreaking story.